I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. Welcome back, or welcome if you're here for the first time. I just opened this YouTube channel this month, and I'm doing readings for now every Monday for all the fire and air signs, and every Wednesday for all the water. Every Monday is fire and earth, every Wednesday for the water and air signs. So I do hope you like this reading. I hope this rings true to you. If it does, leave me a comment in the comments section. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thank you much for being here. So what is happening right now with what we've been through? Gosh, we've been through we're coming out of some powerful eclipse season. We've gone through the equinox now, and we're heading into fall. So we've had some really strong things happening to everyone, some powerful shifts. You in particular, Leos, your ambition right now is going to be really, really high. And you are feeling like you're super eager to lead. And that's awesome. And that's going to bring great opportunities. However, it's also going to be really important for you to remember that collaboration is going to bring you better results than going solo. In order for you, Leo, your big thing is being able to not be overly dominant in group settings and let other people shine is going to be your challenge and obstacle, like astrologically speaking, for Leos. This week, so this is for the week, I think I mentioned September 29th through October 6th. And let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Leo. So this is the reading for Leos for the week of September 29th through October 6th. All right. I am I've got my little lepidolite heart from Stockholm. I got that outside the King's Castle in Stockholm this summer. And so I am using the Centennial Smith weight deck. I put links to all my decks in my comment, the description of my video below. Also related scripture I've been posting in there for some of my loved ones and relatives who I've done that for is putting that in there. So if you hit the little more button on the description of the video below, it'll open up the full description, and that's where you'll find all of those things. So there you are. There you are. An Ace of Wands. Leader. Okay, with some big action. You want to take action. You want to lead. You don't get... Okay, I think I said you want to be the leader this week, Leos, badly, and you are coming up as Ace of Wands, and it jumped right out of the deck for you. So let's see what the rest are. Crossing you as your obstacle or challenge, or sometimes just an awareness, is a Knight of Cups crossing you. Okay. And then down here in your subconscious tool shed, card popped out from Pixie. This is a little bonus piece of artwork from Pamela Coleman Smith, the artist of the traditional Rider-Waite deck that is so ubiquitous with tarot. Anyway, occasionally some of her optional art pops out. This is kind of like a Lover's card, but it's got fishes on it. It's a very card with a lot of creativity and cups, and it's funny that that's coming up as crossing you. I'm going to put that with your Knight of Cups. I think they're related. Down here in your subconscious tool shed, Leos, you got this Wheel of Fortune energy, 10th major arcana. Immediately stepping out of this week in your immediate past, Lovers, another major arcana, 6th beautiful major arcana, and here you have the Lovers art with Pixie and this cup, this Knight of Cups here, all crossing you, Leos. Wow, this is beautiful and totally making sense. Crowning you, Leos, this week is a 7 of Pentacles. Okay. And then you will be stepping into, in your immediate future, another major arcana, the Chariot card, 6, 7, major arcana. Cool. What a cool spread so far. Okay, you, in your environment, Leos, this week, 2 of Cups, relationships, connections, collaboration. You're going to be working on forging those collaborative relationships. Your environment is going to hand you an Ace of Pentacles. Your Ace of Wands, your environment's going to hand you that opportunity for that action. Cool. Awesome, Leo. Awesome, awesome. In your hopes and fears section, I think it's more of a hope, is this Queen of Swords. I don't know why it would come up as your fears. Queen of Swords is a wonderful, wonderful card, wonderful person to have in your life, or to have that kind of Queen of Swords energy is, I think, what you're probably hoping to have. Because, and I'll explain exactly why. In just a minute. And then, oh man, your final outcome is the Star. Wishes granted. Another major arcana. Wow, what a gorgeous spread. And you have a nice balance. Okay, you have all these beautiful major arcana. The World, the Lovers, the Chariot, and then the Star up here. But you're the Ace. Here's the Ace. You've got Cups. You've got Pentacles. You got a beautiful, and Swords. You've got a beautiful balance of everything too with the Chariot. How gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous spread, Leos. Okay, before we get deeper into this spread and explain what these mean, we're going to draw a confirmation card. So this card right here from my holographic deck is going to give us further either confirmation of everything we're seeing here. I wouldn't be at all surprised if like any one of these pops out again at us, or further clarification. So let us see. There it is. So that's the card, which we will keep hidden under my little universe in a pyramid until the end of the reading. And if at any time during this reading, Leos, this is like ringing true and you think you know what that might be related to or about, or if you know the tarot and you have a guess what card it would be, put your guess down in the thing below. I love to read those. All right, so let's check it out. So, like I said, you're being represented by an Ace of Wands. You want to lead. You are feeling, you have super high ambition right now. Your wands are work and fire sign and action, and this is you. This is representing you this week, Leo. So crossing you is a Knight of Cups. So he comes in with, you have people coming in with offers of love and connection, and he's also very, represents creativity. It's a water. So this could be somebody in your life, a young adult coming into your life with a love offer. It could be that's crossing you as a challenge, but it could be more general than that. Like I said, you're going to need to really focus on how but you are crossed with Pixie's art too, of these lovers, these creative lovers. And he also he's the most creative of the knights. He's got these fish on, it's actually fish on his knight's robe, which fishes in the tarot represent creativity. So you're being crossed by this creativity and these relationships as I think an awareness. I don't think it's obstacle or challenge. I think it's, like I said, an awareness, what you're going to need to focus on to make your wish come true. So you're coming out of, in your environment, Wheel of Fortune, which is halfway through life, just when you've done your things, you've established yourself, you've gotten everything done, you've had the kids, you've gotten the degrees, you've got, then your life gets spun around, things happen, and you take a totally different turn, totally different path. You've come out of that, you've had that maybe more than once, or maybe just recently, because that is what this the planets have brought about recently, astrologically speaking, are all these huge shifts like that. So maybe you've just come out of that, and so you're bringing that energy that, okay, let's see what let's spin the wheel, let's take a chance, let's see what the next stage of life will bring, and you're bringing that as part of your energy that you already have, that's in your subconscious, that you're bringing with you, Leos. So in your immediate past, you've got this beautiful Lovers card, which is the 6th major arcana, which is the card of, connections with others, deep love connections, sharing mutual admiration, mutual respect, new relationships. They can be love relationships, but also, friendships and career connections where you're collaborating and connecting with other people. I said it's going to be important to collaborate. And not just, take over all the power. And so I think that lover's card, you have that you're coming out of something that your immediate past. So you've got this amazing opportunity or idea. Your environment is offering you the opportunity. This Ace of Pentacles represent finances. They're earth. They're all our earthly, worldly goods, including like our salary, like what we make, and financial well-being and stuff like that. So crowning you, Leo, is this Seven of Pentacles. So what he is he's, and notice you also have, going into 7, we also have the 7. So it is associated with your Chariot, which is in your immediate future. So it has to do with doing a balancing out of what you've been doing in order to keep pressing forward to make more progress. So he's looking at his pentacles here. He's looking at his harvest that he's grown. He's kind of leaning on his hoe. He's looking at it and he's going, all right, this is great. This is this is good. This is a lot, but this is not the time to stop. This is the time to keep going. Okay. That's what's crowning you. So I think it's making sure to keep going, because it says in your immediate future, you're going to have to be the Chariot, which is all about taking charge of all the aspects of your life and balancing them out in order to take that leadership action, and progress forward in the things you're doing and what you want to realize and create in your life and in your world. So in your environment, you're going to be, I think this week, Leo, focusing on relationships. You've got a 2 of Cups. So again, that's new alliances, new friendships, new connections, new collaborations. And you're going to be trying to focus on doing that so that you can achieve this vision, this creative vision of yours that you get going on. And your environment's going to love it and offer you this Ace of Pentacles opportunity. Aces are brand new ventures, brand new opportunities, and pentacles relate to money and jobs. So this can only be like a really cool offer that's going to help you reap more, which is crowning you. So hopes and fears, but in this case, I'm sure we're hoping in this situation where you're trying to be collaborative and trying to, Leos are very take charge kind of people. They're natural born leaders. So really skillful leaders know how to lead by helping others shine. And so you are wanting to be like the Queen of Swords. So the King of Swords is cool too. He's a power communicator, take charge, victorious in battle, stable kind of energy. But the Queen of Swords energy is the one that you really want. Swords represent thoughts, ideas, and communication. How we speak, how we communicate with others, especially. And the Queen is very skillful, and she's but also loving and caring and nurturing to those around her with her thoughts and her speech. And so I think that's going to be in your ideal. I mean, that's what you're hoping for. And the final outcome is beautiful. It's the Star. It's the 7th. It's the, is it 17, 18th, 18th, 17th. I always forget, get it mixed up. Yes, 17th. I was correct. Major Arcana, which is beautiful. And again, showing kind of the temperance, like keeping that balance. It's going to be really important to balance things out. Keep your hope, your faith flowing. Keep that energy flowing and going, and your wishes are going to come true as regarding all of this, Leo. What a gorgeous spread. So, hopes and fears. No, not hopes and fears. But I'm thinking it could clarify that sword. It could clarify what I am thinking you need to do as far as all this networking and being mindful about these relationships. It could be any of these cards coming up again. That's been happening a lot. I am so curious what this confirmation card might be, Leo. So let's check it out. Wow, okay. We've got the High Priestess under Major Arcana. And she's the second Major Arcana. So you've also got the Two of Cups here, you're feeling. And I think what she is telling you, because you're focusing on these relationships and these, you know, it is your challenge or your awareness. So I think the High Priestess is telling you, tap into that intuitive energy of yours. Trust your gut. Listen to yourself. And you'll be fine. You'll be able to press ahead. And you know, and so, yeah, the High Priestess is the card of nothing is hidden from the High Priestess. She knows all. She's all about trusting your gut and your inner guidance and following your heart more than your head is the High Priestess. Interesting. Very interesting reading, Leos. I love it. I love it. So I've got a fun video I've made for the month of October, which is the scariest cards in the tarot. We've been getting the Death card, the Tower card, some really scary cards this last month. And I used to be so afraid to do tarot readings when I was first doing them because of some of these scary, scary cards. So do check this video out about the scariest cards in the tarot. Do hit the Lotus button and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. I really, really appreciate it. I am Kat, and I will see you next week, Leos.